what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy NQ Trader Brandon here, back again with another video. And today, another recap video. Today is day 15 trading the Apex PA accounts. Today was a crazy day. So those of y'all that tuned in on stream saw that the foolishness that I endured, that I sat through, yeah, that I shorted somewhere around here at like 820 off of this candle here. I'm shorting, and then we get a pump back up basically, and we just slow grind back up. Had an opportunity to get out on this candle here, a little bit above break even, but didn't. I thought that was going to be the short. Bulls came in, bought it right back up, because we broke through the 9 EMA, broke through the 21, but kind of bounced off this pre-market high. And then we just slow grinded all the way up. We got our pullbacks, but slow grind all the way up. And you guys are sitting here. I ended up scaling in so I started with one, ended up scaling in 2 more. So I was in 3 contracts and just down like what felt like a million points in the moment. I'm just down. We started getting a little pullback here, a little fall, thinking that the bears maybe can have it. So I think we end up down here, and I think my break even was, it was 829 was my break even. So I was just a few points off right here, about almost 9-10 points away, right here. And it just shoots back up. They start buying back up. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And so we get all the way to the top and make new highs. I set my stop loss on stream. I know I'm on the wrong side. Like at this point up here is like where I realize, okay, you're on the wrong side of this. Like I know I'm on the wrong side, but I'm stubborn, right? I'm being stubborn in the market. I sat through basically all of this. I set my stop at 885, and then she runs up NQ just because this is how she is. This is what she does. She runs up 2 points above my stop, stops me out, rejects, comes back up again to my stop, rejects again, and starts selling off. So I'm looking at that. Obviously, at that point, I'm done. I'm down 2,800 in these Apex accounts. We're down 2,800 on the day. And it's doing its thing. I switch accounts, kind of low-key, kind of revenge trade in some other accounts, in another eval. And then I cut the stream somewhere a little bit past 11, ended it. It was getting ready to close up shop. I was just talking a little bit more to my trading partner. We get off the phone or get off the chat, and then so I'm at this point, guys, I'm done, right? I'm done. In my mind, I'm done. I'm just like, all right, I'm getting ready. I'm closing everything down. But something happened. So I step out of the office for a little bit, and my wife says, hey, can you change your daughter? I'm like, all right, yeah, sure, no problem. I kid you not, so I glanced at the chart, right? I was like, hold on. This is potentially the move I've been waiting for all freaking morning. Basically from open, from 8:45 when I first got in short, I'm like, this is the move. I see this candle here, and I'm like, and it's 11:30, mind you, it's lunchtime. I'm like, this is the move I'm potentially looking for, because mind you, you don't see everything. I'm not seeing, obviously the moves hadn't happened yet, so I'm only seeing up until here, right? So I'm looking. We break below 9 EMA. 9 EMA looks like it's getting ready to cross below 21, right? We break below 9, price breaks below 9 EMA, breaks below 21 EMA. I was like, you know what? I hop in one contract, I hop in short right here at 53. I get in at 8:53, and I took a screenshot to show you guys. Matter of fact, let me pull that up so it'll be easier to where'd I put it? Okay, yeah, that's what I named it. I put alright, yeah, so I'll kind of walk you through this. So you can see, so I'm in, so first I took a long here, made 500. I was up like 50 points, could have took my $1,000 off of one contract, 50 points. I didn't. It came back on me. I got out here, came back up to my 50 points after I'm out. But yeah, then I start going short here. So I go short right there. That's my first short. I go in again after this pump up candle. I'm in short again right here, and then I kind of wait a little bit, just to move my break even up. I think my break even's at like 20 something, 820, whatever it is in between here. So probably like 820, 2021 is my new break even. And then I'm sitting in two contracts. I get this move that happens, but I'm not satisfied with that, obviously. Not satisfied with those profit, that P&L or that move. It gets bought back up. I had my last third contract right here. What level is that? At 850, because we were watching that. Then we kind of it broke 850. Next candle, push up, and push back down. So I'm thinking, okay. But I'm looking at the pattern, and I'm just like, I already knew I was on the wrong side. I'm like, this is that slow grind up day. It's Friday. You got to keep that in mind. And so, like I said, I sit through all this. I set my stop. Because at this point down here, where I'm just like, okay, this is where I could have got out at. I could have got out down like 9 or 10 points right there. Because my new break even is at 829. So keep that in mind. My new break even is like down here, 829. We pump, buyers come in, buy it right back up. I'm just like, yo, come on now. They buy up for the next 20 minutes. Shoots up here. Set my stop to 885. I get stopped out of all positions. You can see here, I took the loss. I took this $2,800 loss. And then we start to slowly grind down. This, I wasn't, and this is why I switched accounts. We get to other accounts, and then I shut the stream off somewhere after 11, a little bit after 11, because 11 is like my cutoff time. You see this happening, so I'm talking to my trading partner for a little bit. We're discussing things, how we're going to prep, and, basically talking about what happened today and this, that, and the other. Then we get off. Like I said, my wife, I step out. My wife asked me to change my daughter. I'm like, okay, yeah, I do that. I just glance at the chart. I glance at the chart. I see this 5-minute candle. And once I saw this break, and I see the EMA tipping over, and I see the 9 EMA, 21 EMA about to cross, I'm like, this is the move. This is the breakdown I was looking for. This is the breakdown. This is the move I was looking for, mind you. So I get in. I short at 853. One contract. I only go one contract. And then, I had to look at the trade journal to see how many I sized in down here. But I went heavy. Trust me. I went heavy. Went heavy. I didn't get out. So the first time I get out is I think I got out right here on, I think this was an accident though. I got out at somewhere around 840. Then I'm still in. I think I just took some off the table. Yeah, I took one off the table, one or two off the table, and then it's still grinding down. And then I size again on this. I size in heavy again. Comes down. It bounces back. Right, we break VWAP, and this is goes down to 810, 811, on the dot. It gets bought back up, but I'm like, this is going back down. This is the move I was waiting on all day. So I add in, size in again. I'm in the most I was in, I think, was 12 contracts to the downside. I kid you not, 12. Now, I didn't have time to hop on stream or record this because I didn't want to miss the move. I caught the glance, and then as I'm in this position, let me backtrack a little bit. As I'm in this position right here, as I'm in these three, I set my my entries, my where I want to profit take, my targets, what I'm looking at. I set that up on TradingView on the computer, and then I go grab my phone, go change my daughter real quick, and got the phone TradingView mobile sitting up on the side. I'm changing her, get her right. She's good. I'm looking at the charts on my phone on the side. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're still good. We're still good. And then I get from over there. Her mother comes, grabs her. I'm like, okay. And I get back in the office, and then that's when I was like, this is the move. I was a little worried, a little bit. I can't say, I was a little bit worried around the 840, 830 area, that 10-point window, that 10-point range, just because I was looking at Bookmap as well. There's liquidity. There's liquidity sitting on Bookmap, below at around these levels. Some buyers looking to buy in. But once I saw this breakdown, we just basically ran through all those orders that were sitting there. I was like, and then I knew a retracement was going to come, but that was just opportunity for me to size in heavier, even some more. So I size in. We get this next candle, breaks down again. At this point, it's kind of like playing around, and I mistakenly get out on this one. Took a little small loss on this one, as you can see, because this is where I shorted. I shorted this, shorted that. The retracement came, shorted, added in at the top of this candle here. We broke through VWAP again. I added in again right here. I got out of this one right here, and then got out a second one, because I think this candle was kind of dancing around. And my target was 810, and I had a target set at 804. But I was like, I looked at my P&L and I saw how much I was up. I was like, man, what are you doing? Stop being crazy. You're up, take it. You got your account. You saved your account. So I was able to save my account, guys, from negative 2,800 and brought it back to positive 3K. So those of y'all who saw on stream, you're like, yeah, he took that $2,800 loss. Yeah, I did. I took it to the chin. We sat through, we were talking through this on stream. I get off stream probably around 11, a little bit after 11:20, maybe 15, 11:20. I look at this candle. First of all, I was looking at the body of the candle and how fast it went down. I'm like, okay, and mind you, the conditions are lining up, right? It's lunchtime. It's after 11:30. This is the move I was looking for. So I hopped in one here, and then I scaled in heavy here. So I'm in 7, and then I think we get down here, and I'm in 12. It's just crazy. I'll show you guys the journal. I imported the data into Tradezella trade journal. Highly recommend you guys use Tradezella. It's phenomenal with all the analytics and everything. It helps you keep track of everything. It's a pretty dope journal. But anyway, man, that was crazy. I brought the account back to life. Saved the accounts from having one red day, ending the week on a red day. We had a green week. Man, when I tell you the adrenaline was pumping, I'm like, yes, it feels good. I'm like, this is the move. I was obviously way too freaking early. This was a bad trade. I should have got out and longed this with the rest of the bulls and followed the trend and the wave back up. But I didn't. I was stubborn. I got to stop doing that. Definitely got to stop doing that. And just admit when you're wrong early and then ride that wave. Because we could have cut the loss, could have got in long and been done basically up here or whatever. But everything lined up on the charts, confirmed the move down that I was looking for. I went in. Once I got this second candle confirmation, I went in heavier, until I basically saved the account. So yeah, that's the screenshot I took right after. Oh man, crazy comeback day. And here's the charts. They don't have everything on there because the market's closed. But yeah, so we go to the reports. Performance, ugly. I took that first. You can see here, total loss 3,470, but total profit 6,610. Leaving me with the difference of 3,000, just over 3K. Longest trade time, hour 39 minutes. number 15 trades, and ugly win percent rate, 73%. But we did it. We brought the account. We saved it. We got a green week, and that's all that matters. That's all I'm happy about. Definitely a lot of things to talk about. Some self-reflection on the first wave of trades that I did, the 3 contract scale in. So, but let's get into the journal, man. Oh man. So wait. Yeah. So I now have a realized P&L of $39,000, just over $39,000, almost $40K across 3 accounts. So I got $39K in 3 accounts after this winning day. We take it here, it's $40K. The fees and commissions are not subtracted from this. So our net P&L, $40,700. Profit factor still 220. Win rate 82%. Win-loss trade ratio, I think that's might be the same. I don't know if that went up, but yeah, we see our chart here. We're climbing the mountain. We had some trouble, but we bounced back. After bouncing back, had a little dip, and then we just been steady climbing. You go down to the calendar here. Yeah, go down to the calendar. We got a full green week. I was able to come back off stream and save that and walk away with the gains. Basically averaging a little over 3K, maybe 4K this whole week if we combine it and take the average. But man, let's click on today. Today's payout day. As you can see, the shorts did not work out. Actually, this is the realized log. So remember, I made that $500 at the open. So I had a $500 cushion to start out with, and then I lost the $3,300 on that short, and then came back and made all of this, almost 5K, and then another $1,200. So let's get into that. Yes. So this is the first trade I took. I caught it. The first trade was a beautiful setup, beautifully set up. If we go back to the charts, beautifully set up trade. I caught the long right here off of VWAP. So I was long somewhere. Was it 785? Somewhere along here off of VWAP. Got a VWAP. I think it might have been this candle at 8:30. Caught a long. Yeah, it was up like 50 points on one contract. Should have got out at the 40s. Yeah, because price is up here. So I caught this bounce off of VWAP, and I should have. And I was saying like I should have stayed in, but then that huge drop kind of faked me out. This huge candle right here, dropping from basically 44, 45 all the way down to 802. That like faked me out, shook me out, and that's what made me change my bias in this and thinking to go short to retest the lows. I mean, you gotta see in real time. This is what I'm thinking, because all this hasn't happened yet. So in real time, all I'm seeing is this giant like 50-point candle drop, and I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't the long I was looking for. But it was a beautiful entry. Like I said, somewhere off of here on VWAP. I can see exactly actually where I entered at. So I entered at 789. So I'm in, wow, almost at the bottom, 789 of this. And if I would have just stayed in it, remember it did drop back down to right here, down to like 802, 803 after being up like 50 points. Drop back, but then we start getting this slow grind up. It was frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. It was frustrating. Closing my beautiful long position, switching because of one candle. We had a huge drop, and I changed my bias base or not. I changed my position basically based off this candle because I thought we were going to continue lower and then maybe pump. So I wanted to take advantage of that short opportunity and then catch the pump. But we didn't. We grinded all the way. It was like I said. It was slow grind. So one contract, I caught 25 points, so I got out half. when I could have been up 50 points. So this could have been a $1,000 trade. I got out, took half. This was the best. This was the best trade probably all session, because it was beautifully set up. But we took half, 25 points. And yeah, that was it. That was a beautiful trade though, because like I said, I got in at 789, caught this bottom here, and just rode it up 50 points. Didn't get out though. Like, that's my problem also. Like, you guys saw how stubborn I was and held through all that drawdown. I should have held through this long. I should have held through. I could have sized in, but we had basically two major drops around the same area, which was making me think this is gonna go short. Because you see this long wick on this candle, these 5-minute candles. This major drop shook me out, so I went short, and then we had another major drop that got me, I think, over my break even at the time. But the bulls bought it back up, and then we slow grinded the rest of the way. Next trade, this is the one, like I said, I took the L. Let's switch to the 5-minute. I took the L on these. Like I said, I sized in 3 contracts, and then I sat through this drawdown. Got stopped out here, basically at the top, and then she decides to slowly dump down. But I didn't get in on those other trades, those comeback trades, until like right here. So let's take a look at that. So, well, 3 contracts, like I told you guys, I was in 3. Down 55 points. Like, what? So I took a 55 point L on 3 contracts, and if you look back on stream, the trading partner, his sneaky self, he moved his stop to 890, because he knew I would have did the same thing if he didn't say it though. He didn't mention it on stream. He knew I would have did the same thing had he mentioned it. So he didn't tell me, and then it starts slowly dropping down. He's getting back in profit, back below his break even. Matter of fact, y'all, he stayed in this short. The same short I was in, the same shorts he was in, he stayed in it all through this. All through that, all through this. And then all through this. And I'll have to let him tell you what happened afterwards. But he stayed in that short all through that and caught all the way down here. I'm like, wow. Wow. But I get stopped out basically at the top. 55 points, negative 3,300 gross P&L. This was a terrible trade, half star. Yeah, half star trade. I should have recognized, and the risk managers in the chat was telling me, bro, get out, cut your loss. I could have got out right here. Mind you, my new average entry was 829. 829 was my break even after all 3 of these contracts, and this came about 9 points away from my break even. I didn't get out. I could have got out and went long, but I didn't. I was being stubborn on stream. Alright, so that's what happened. I come back in though. Like I said, I caught 4,700 on this. I went in heavy. Contracts traded 16. No way I went 16. Maybe I did. I don't know. But I was scaling. Like I said, I started with, okay, let's check it out. I started with 1 here. Actually, I shorted at 55. I thought it was 53. So I shorted 1 at 55. Added 5 more at 47, 847. Added another 5 at 43. So I'm in 11 contracts now at this point on this short. Because I saw this, I'm like, this is the freaking move. This is the dump I was waiting for. That's the 1-minute chart. That doesn't do it any justice. Let's look at what I was looking at in real time. Okay. Yeah. So I'm in 11 contracts now, right? This is a trailing stop. I set a trailing stop just in case. Yeah, set a trailing stop. Let's see, 39. Or did I get hit on that? Did I get taken out? I don't know, because one of these is my trailing stop that never hit, by the way. So I add in another 5 at 834. Price is dropping. I did not wait till it got, all the way down here. I didn't wait for that retracement, and but my targets were like 810. It was 808, 806, but I was like, nah, let me push it to 810. That was my target. When I saw in this candle that it almost dropped there and it got bought back up just above VWAP, I'm like, we're going back down. And that's when I added 5 more at 634 or at 834. And then I got out somewhere around there. I don't see it on here. Or it says I bought out 11, 814, 824, 828, something like that. I don't know. I made, this is the setup I was looking for. This was much better trade. I'd probably get that a 4-star. I attacked the market. I decided to attack the market heavy. Because that I just knew, and it only says I averaged 14 points. But like I said, I was scaling in, getting out, repositioning, and I averaged 14 points on that. And then, like I said, 12 contracts traded, 5-point average. The numbers are kind of skewed because, like I said, I was exiting and re-entering, repositioning. So, yeah. And yeah, I ended up getting out. So we're in 6 contracts, and then another 6 contracts right here, and then we get out down here at these levels. So I was in 12 contracts right here, and then we get out at, looks like, so short from the first one at 828, and then I scaled in the 5 at 819. Another one at 813 and 820. I'm short. We're in full 12, and then I just closed out everything. Closed out one at 815, 816, and then 809. Like I said, 810 was the entry or target I was looking for originally, but it started, playing around with the push down. And then I didn't want it to go to 800 and then pump. I had 810, I think like 804 or 805 that I was looking to grab, but obviously we tapped into 800, and then it has this little retracement for the real move down here. But I didn't catch any of that. Afterwards, I was done. I came back, made my 3K, saved the account, and I was done. And yeah, guys, that was my day. That was my recap. That was my comeback. Gotta be better on the entries. Like, I had a beautiful, good entry going long, and then I let one move shake me out and change my bias. But like someone mentioned in the chat, things happen in real time. You gotta adjust. You gotta adjust your strategy. The market makes its moves. It does its things. Sometimes you just gotta adjust on the spot. Man, I failed to do that. So I do recognize that, and we're gonna just work on it and be better for Monday. I will see you guys. Let's see. We got. Okay, yeah, so we still should have a regular week before the holidays. We got Christmas coming up. But yeah, that's the crazy story I have for y'all. I was able to bring it back off stream, off camera, just because I was ready to close up shop. And that one glance I took at the charts was like, okay, this is the move I was waiting on. And like I said, I was able to pull out 3K realized P&L after being down 3 and basically making 6. But I'll take it. We finished the week out green, as you can see. Let's hope and pray pray we make better decisions and we have another green week next week. I will catch you guys Monday. We are live streaming daily. Same time. I usually get in about 8:20, 8:25 ish, a little bit before open. And yeah, everybody have a great weekend. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Any questions you got, any comments, I'll do my best to answer them down below. And yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. I'll catch you guys on the next live stream Monday. Alrighty, peace.